Stop taking notes.
Yes.
I think all of us did.
Everybody stopped taking notes because it was a shit show.
The
It's
only
not
notes
true.
I
Well, and
have,
we've also spent the last 4 weeks
A
in a
shit
puzzle house.
show.
the
You mean
only
like
notes
a?
I have are I killed Lee with a magic missile. That's it.
Can I read my notes?
Sure. Let's get a notes recap.
Atir and I leave the gem room, and suddenly 13 ghosts appear as we exit. I try and confuse them with an image of the statue, but they don't buy it. Atir throws me back into the treasure room and throws a fireball, killing 11 of the 13 ghosts. Atir goes down. Ma, Leia, Luna. That's all I wrote. So that's all I remember.
We fought. Didn't we fight? We literally just finished fighting all the ghosts.
Yes. So
And
all of the
everyone's
ghosts.
back up now, but I think last it was Brood, a tier. We're down. So now, everyone's back up now, and we got to get the fuck out of here. That's what we were doing. We're about to leave.
Left.
We-
You have
we
walked out the door.
We desperately need a long rest.
Yes, you guys have walked out the door and are on your way in town, I believe back to Gifford's house, but I don't think you've actually decided where you're going because you were arguing whether to go to a tavern or go to Gifford's house or what to
We
do.
threw up a tent in the yard. I'm
Yeah.
pretty
I want-
sure it's
Oh, that's
exactly.
what we did, yeah. No, I want to go somewhere that has water so I can go have a nap in a park or
To
somewhere.
reset the scene here, you guys have finally left Brom Cornwallis' house with a Fen carrying an amulet that has a picture of the Azure Eyes on it,
And wearing a wizard hat.
and grabbing herself a fancy new wizard's hat.
It says how hard it is.
Atir is beat up, having jumped through a window at some point, and also burning an entire room when
Sometimes
the
it be
ghosts
that
came
way.
out. You did decide that the little half-orc child upstairs was dead. I'm glad that we found that out, and he wasn't just sleeping.
Thank you for confirming that. I think it took like 4 or 5.
It took 4 medicine checks, but someone finally got it.
4 medicine checks. Everyone failed. Nah, he's sleeping.
So we have confirmed the little red-haired half-orc child is in fact dead. Demi found the Shadows of the Demon Lords book. You are currently carrying both Nakama and Lugdash because neither one of them can walk. One of them is dead, and the other one's body has shut down. You've torched the house, broken windows, made a giant mess, and have dipped out all in the middle of the day and are proceeding back into town. So, where have you guys decided that you wanted to go, knowing that Gifford sent you on this mission to pick up some political dirt from Mr. Brom Cornwallis?
I vote for a rest.
Political though.
I just want to take a minute to address the team here and say to each and every one of you how amazing that journey was. I think we did a great job in that house, all right?
I just
Listen,
want him to know that you're saying this on the back of my tiny ass on my shoulders next to my dead dog. So like you're like addressing everyone behind my back because I'm still facing everyone. So you're just saying this like on the back.
Listen, team.
You
What are we gonna say to Gifford when we see him? What? I mean,
Can we discuss this over a long rest? I really need to soak in some water, and Luke Dash seems like he's gonna faint.
we can do that. We can do that. I think. What time is it? Does anyone have the time?
noon.
It
We're
is.
exhausted.
It's like early afternoon. You've been in the house for a couple hours, but like
9 o'clock on a
It's-
Saturday.
It's like the middle of the day still. You went in and it was like just after breakfast. It's I don't know, early afternoon. Sun is hot. Sun is shining. It's a beautiful day outside. There's a couple of clouds in the sky, but other than that, it's very pleasant.
Is the only inn in town the one where the bartender knows us?
So that is at the
No,
Prancing
there's another one.
Pegasus. No, there is another one.
I
Okay.
have that in my notes somewhere. Hang on.
Let's go to that other one, I think.
Yeah.
Let's go to that other one.
Maybe just chill out, grab a drink. I could probably use a drink. I could definitely use a drink.
We need to sleep for a few hours because I'm also exhausted. I'm
Oh,
also-
I just looked at my hit points. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go to
nobody's
bed.
okay. Nobody's okay.
Let's go to the doctors. How about
The
that?
fishery. That's the other.
Is there a
inn.
doctor we can go to?
What is it?
The fishery.
No, the fishery is just the harbor.
I have other inn called the fishery.
Oh,
Okay, so can we
Alright.
go to the other?
the other end is
that
the
a
fishery.
little
It
vote?
is canon now.
All
Is there a
right.
vote? We go stay a couple hours at the fishery.
He's changing his world for you.
All in favor, say nothing.
That was freaking 2 months ago. I don't remember what it was called.
Perfect. I'm in.
All in favor, say aye.
I don't remember what we're voting on, but
Going to the inn.
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
If it has a bathtub or a
Blue
pond,
dash.
Well, it said fishery. It's got to have something with water.
Luke Dash, you're muted. Okay.
Something's up with your mic, Luke Dash. Oh no, wait.
that.
Speak again.
we heard that.
Oh no, okay. Yeah, I heard you say shit, so maybe it was just.
No, I said
That's
yes to
temporary.
everything. Whatever you guys said. Good. Sounds
Okay,
good.
cool.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright,
Yes,
Let's
whatever
go.
you did.
Okay. Jess is frozen.
Yeah, she's
Have you
working on it.
seen Megamind?
Oh, she plugged in her phone.
Does she sit? I'm assuming she wants to come.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Everybody's in for a break.
Off to the fisher. Let's go stay a night at the fisher. Yeah.
So you walk through town inconspicuously. You just walk up and leave the house. Like, are you guys trying to be subtle about it? Are you just kind of like, whatever, bloodied,
We have
battered,
not
and
been subtle
bruised?
about anything thus far.
Just saying fucking.
I'd like
walking
to
through
just
town.
look around and say and pick up anything of mine that might have fallen.
I
So
don't
you
think
know,
you have
anything that might have looked, anything that might look like we were here.
No, you guys are already out. I'm wondering
Alright,
how
cool.
you're walking across town. Like, are you just guys
Oh.
fucking walking across town like no big deal, whatever? Everybody sees
Yeah,
this
why
shit
not?
every day. All right, cool, great.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
All right. This-
I'm not walking at all. So.
I'm just mentally noting
What
this for later.
What else would we be doing
Alright.
at this point?
I don't know.
What am I gonna put on a dress?
So as you guys meander across town, you get towards the central hub by the harbor. The fishery is this beautiful tavern on the waterfront. Granted, you have to go through the square where everybody's kind of refugee-esque, looking kind of beat up. So, like, you do kind of blend in with everybody.
Perfect.
And as you walk in, there's a whole slew of people just kind of scattered across the lobby. And behind the bar, you see this rugged, weathered man. He's got like this salt and peppered beard that comes down to his chest, and these deep blue eyes, wearing kind of like one of those novelty sailor's caps on, looking a little bit like the Gordon's fisherman almost. And he's currently in the back arguing, or he's across the counter arguing with a customer who's trying to book a room, but he doesn't have one. I don't have any space. I'm sorry. There's nowhere for you to go. And there's across from him is this young elven woman with this long flowing amber hair, and she's just, but sir, please, we have the coin. We just want a place to stay for the night. We're sick of sleeping on the ground. I don't have any places for you. I'm sorry. There's nowhere to go. And she turns around and walks away and brushes past you guys, giving you a little bit of a side eye as she walks out into outside of the fishery.
Does she look at me?
She's
She's definitely looking at me.
glances at you guys. You
Looking
guys
at
look like
you,
you
yeah.
guys look
No,
like
she's
shit.
definitely
She's
looking
just
at me,
kind of
guys.
like, what do you guys?
Ugh.
Takes a little bit of a wider arc around the party as she gets to you, Brood, and then leaves.
Brood is back, baby.
I
Just
side
on
eye
my
her
deep
back.
voice from last week.
It's-
I say we go talk to the old fisherman.
Hello, welcome to the fishery. I don't have any vacancies. How can I help you today?
If you don't have any vacancies, what else do you have to offer us?
Well,
What else do you sell here?
fish.
Oh, cool, right.
It's our thing, you know.
Sorry about that. I'm new in town.
We're a gourmet hotel, and we sell fish, you know.
Who was that? Who was that woman that just came in here?
Yeah, but you said there's no rooms left.
some lady. I'm not gonna give out her personal information to you.
Oh, okay.
Why do you care who that was? What do you want?
Hey, okay.
I'm very
relax,
busy.
man. I'm just. Okay,
Do you
you're
have
busy. Hang on. Let me talk to my group again. And
Yes, please make some room for the next people. Just get out.
guys, how do we figure out if he's lying or not?
He lying
lying
about
about
room.
what?
She tried to pay him and he said no. Why would he be lying?
Because he could be lying. Because
I'd
people
like
lie.
to just look around the inn to see if there's a way to, like, if it's a stairway or something up to rooms.
Yeah, it's a very obvious. There's a staircase to the to your right, stage left, that goes up to a balcony that you would assume would be where the rooms are at.
How many floors is this?
Like
Building?
5.
5.
It's like
It's 5 floors.
It's like this big hotel in the harbor, heart of the harbor.
And there's no magical elevator or escalator.
Nope. Haven't invented those yet. Gotta walk.
All right, I like to imagine that I'm on Hype's back, kind of like hanging upside down, but he's turned around, so now I'm at the counter upside down,
Okay. Yep.
and I'd like to buy a fish.
Yeah.
A fish will be 1 silver. I think I have a fresh cod back here. And he goes back into a chest and pulls out and flops down this 3-foot big ass fish that looks like it might be rotting.
I give him 1 silver and I take it.
Yeah. Pleasure doing business for you.
I love our party.
I think
You
I'm
can
gonna
add
whisper,
a fish to your inventory.
I'm gonna whisper to the group and say, guys, I think I can get us a room. I might have a way.
You made it. You ruined the last tavern.
Whoa. Hypothetically.
Welcome back.
Well, where do you want to go then? Because he doesn't have any room.
I just don't think you should be the one to talk to him.
Look, all I'm saying is I know my way around charming a few people.
No, you don't.
You have been charming every single person we have come across. I just
That's
want
not
to point
true.
that out. I think
That's not true.
I may think
That's not
I may
true.
think you're somehow like, what do you call those people? The snake charmers or snake oil salesmen. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Except you're like really bad at your job.
No,
You're like Alex Jones.
You know,
Like
okay.
Alex Jones like wasn't decent at somehow bullshitting. You know what I mean?
He's the guy who's like, I am a little bit retarded. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm a little retarded.
Alara's
don't we
assistant loves me.
So why don't we just go find a room and vacate the occupants?
I'm in.
Well, you're not going to be doing shit.
Hypes, let's go.
I'll be carrying you the whole time.
They're full.
I
If they're full, can we go camp somewhere? We have our supplies.
Yeah,
I don't
could we-
want to get into another fight. I'm tired.
How far away could we like theoretically beach on like the shore? So like, you know, Fen can
It's
have
the fishery. It's right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're, like,
I mean, it's a harbor town. It's
How close are we to the gates? Is my question.
to the beach.
Yeah, where we could theoretically set up camp.
It's a coastal town. There's beach everywhere. What do you mean?
Can we set up a camp there though, without getting like being suspicious?
Don't.
Oh yeah, there's a shit.
Okay, the entire town is flooded with the people of the continent
Oh, okay.
running
Yeah.
here for help.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
They went to Harborview and they have come here. They have split between the two cities. There are
Yes.
just people who look like you guys everywhere. Beat up, bruised, battered, homeless looking. There's tent like
Perfect, guys.
makeshift
We
tents
blend in.
everywhere.
Yeah.
We should just
Everything
take a
worked
fucking
out.
room here
Yeah.
at the fishery
This
and be
was
like,
a
dude,
great
we've been
idea.
renting a room.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm just gonna let Luke Dash say what he was saying earlier to the party, but like, you know, but this time he can face everybody, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn my back here.
What? Hey guys, doing a great job, Brood. Keep it up.
That's right.
Can we camp on the beach instead? I'm really tired. I don't want to argue here.
I'm with Fen. Fen, carry me.
Okay. And then I start trying to get like just his arm. He's like his head's almost as big as my whole body.
Yeah.
And I start just like grabbing his arm and I put his arm over my back, just like most of his body is still on Hypes, but I've got like his forearm draped across my shoulders and I'm just like, okay, let's go.
Luke Dash, I need you to make a
Onward.
Constitution saving throw with disadvantage, please.
Me?
Hit your shoulder, didn't I?
Carry me.
Just for the flavor of it. There's no other reason. Just for the flavor of you getting sick.
7.
Pretty good start. 8.
8. That is a failure, I'm pretty sure. What is your DC for your poison? Isn't it like 12?
Probably, I don't know. Just
Fen?
poison me.
Fen,
Oh, sorry.
what's your
I
DC
thought
for
you
your
meant
poison?
you doing a Constitution saving throw for being strong enough to carry his arm.
No, but you can carry his arm. But you also poison him because, you know.
You know. Let's see. Yeah, 12.
Okay. So, Luke Dash, you are poisoned, and as you guys begin to walk out of here, you suddenly feel your body, which has already shut down, just being dragged and bounced around on the back of this little tiny dwarven man. You all of a sudden feel very sick, and you projectile vomit all over a tear.
Great.
Sweet, dude. I'm exhausted. I'm fucking burned.
I'm like, look, his
Like-
eyes are glowing with rage.
So you guys head down towards the beach. There's obviously plenty of spots for you guys to
What's up for the comedy? It's fine.
to set up a tent. There are also a bunch of other tents. It looks like a homeless refugee camp sitting here. So you set up camp in the middle of the beach, and then you go lay down in some water. You guys are going to try and take a long rest here?
Yeah.
Is that the
Is
plan?
it, like,
You're gonna sit here for 8 hours.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're blending well within society.
I just want to make sure that this is what we're doing. We're gonna sit here for 8 hours, and
Dude, we all just look like a bunch of like strung out, like, people in New York.
I might be here for 16 hours.
you guys look like literally everybody else, so
Perfect.
it's fine.
Yeah, we're out. I'm like, lights out. I just throw Luke Dash back down, dude. I just lay on his stomach because I know he can't move, and I just slap him on the chest. Throw my dead dog next to me so I can use it for warmth. I'm like, good night.
Use it for warmth. He's dead. He's cold.
Well, he has fur.
We skin your dog.
We have to take him somewhere special.
I think Luke Dash has a point.
No,
If you want to stay warm, you're gonna have to skin him.
Yeah. We did talk about that. You can't have the coat, but I mean, obviously, there's nothing you can do about it right now. So we're just gonna, we're gonna wait until you're better, bud.
Oh, I'm out. Sorry, that was out of character.
Oh, he's out. I'm out.
All right.
I'm out. I puked my guts out. I'm asleep for the next 32 hours.
So everybody lays down, relaxes. You kind of you throw up your tents, which are objectively nicer than everybody else's around you, but you don't spend a whole lot of time like making the fire, and you kind of secure your stuff so that people won't try and steal it from you while you lay down and take a nap here. Everybody gets a long rest. So Atir and Hypes, you recover 1 point of exhaustion. Fen, if you have one, you recover it as well. You do not take one because there's water next to you. You guys also level up, so we're going to have to do that real quick. And expect you to do this at the beginning of the session. I expected it to be at the end, but it's fine. So we get to level up to 4.
What, did you expect us to go through this whole session?
I expected you to do something else first, yes, but it's fine. It's whatever. I should have honestly expected this at this point, right?
Hey, we're stupid, but we're trying to take care of ourselves so that we don't all completely pass away.
It's totally fine. We'll just modify the story so that events happen a little bit later than they should have, I guess. I don't know. It's whatever. So you guys get a long rest, recover your hit points. Atir, I need you to roll a d4, please, as well.
Did you say we recover all of our hit points?
You do not get your maximum hit points back. No.
I know.
But you recover everything up to your max.
Oh fuck! How many was I missing? I was at 19. Sorry.
19.
I had to.
Fen, how long's your poison last?
It's a minute. You're fine. You're unpoisoned. You threw up and then you eat. It's just you're gonna throw up and you'll feel better.
Got it.
I know that we have done this every single time.
I will walk you through it again.
Because I don't remember how to do it.
Okay, so
You said roll a d4.
Oh, there it is. Never
yeah,
mind.
you roll a d4, a tier, and you subtract that from your maximum hit points, which was previously 19.
Yep.
So when you go into D&D Beyond on your long rest, or if you click on short rest, assuming you are taking the same, you're leveling up the same class, right? Nobody's multi-classing yet, are they?
No.
No.
I'm not.
Okay, great. So, so when you go into D&D Beyond, I'm gonna use Grungus as the walkthrough here.
Rest in peace.
Rippin' pepperonis. Go to manage levels, or manage at the top. Manage levels, whatever. And then you tick your level up one more. And then it says your hit dice. Yep, so you have 3d8. So flip it to 4, and then roll a d8. Re-roll a 1. Okay?
You do where it says hit dice.
Yeah, so if you're gonna manually roll, or
So mine says 4d6.
So you roll a d6. You roll 1d6. You have already rolled 3 for the 3 previous levels, so we roll 1 additional hit die every time we level up for the class that we are leveling up in. Everybody's leveling up in the same class, so all the hit dice are the same.
Got a 7.
Is it a 1?
Yep.
Re-roll 1s.
Oh.
Yes, re-roll 1s on your hit die. So you roll a 7. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So once you have that number, go to manage your hit points. Whatever the number was that you rolled, add that to your rolled hit points. Right? So Grungus says 25. If I rolled a 5, I would change rolled hit points to 30. It is a running total, right? Make sense for everybody?
Yeah, I think so.
You good? You good over there, Brood?
I hope so, because I did what I had to do. Mine says 4d8, so I rolled a d8.
Yep.
Got a 5.
Yep.
Added it to the 15, totaling 20.
20. Perfect. Yes. Great.
And is there a way to save it, or do I just go back to
Just
my
hit
character
apply at
sheet?
the bottom.
So just to confirm, right? This is what I did.
Damn it.
I went to my levels, manage levels,
Yep.
went from 3 to 4,
Yep.
then hit manage HP,
Yep.
then I rolled 1d8, but it says 4d8.
You've already rolled 3 of them.
Okay, cool. So I just wanted, I know. I
rolled
heard you
3
say
of them
that,
for
so I
level
was just
1,
like, I
2,
just
and
want to
3,
confirm
yes.
that. Okay.
So the fourth,
then I
you rolled the
that,
fourth
and then
one, add it to
and
the
then I got a
rolled total.
2, and then I added to the rolled total,
Yes.
and now I'm at 43 total for total HP because I
Yes.
rolled 23 total. Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
Cool.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, it's
And then
really
what
easy.
about
And then I don't know if you get any. I think you guys might get an additional feat at level 4.
Mine popped up with
Yeah.
ability score improvement.
Yes. So you can
Yeah, you
choose.
So
can do
I have
ability
to
scores
choose if
or
I
feat.
want ability score improvement or feat.
Correct. So you get to choose if you want another feat or to increase your ability scores. You guys do not have to choose this right now. If you don't know, we can retroactively, you can tell me this week what feats you want. If you want me to add a feat in for you, because I don't think there are any feats to be chosen.
I don't have
other
a feat
than-
fetish.
There's a couple of feats that are in there, but there's a huge selection of them in the player's handbook.
Does that mean I get to add spells?
You get to
Later.
add spells.
Later, though. I can do it later, but
Yeah, you get spells as well.
okay.
I don't know if you get any spell slots, but you get spells.
I'm just trying to write it
I
down.
got an extra spell slot.
I got an extra spell slot and a cantrip. So.
Yeah, so you might get a new cantrip that you get to learn.
Same.
Yeah.
I get one more spell, one more cantrip.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're getting better at this. Normally this takes us like 20 minutes, so I'm very proud of you guys.
Sometimes it'd be that way.
I think
Sometimes-
the next one will be a bigger jump because level 5 gives you a bunch of cool stuff. So yes, you guys get to level up with your long rest. You have
Like we talked about Constitution being the one I was looking at, right?
for what?
Health. I think I'm just gonna go with it.
What do you mean Constitution being the one we looked at Constitution for?
To help raise my health.
Increasing your Constitution will increase your health. Yes, your
Right.
video just dropped. I don't know if no, Brian's video just dropped. There it is. Yes, increasing your Constitution will increase your health. Are you? I don't know if you are.
I'm increasing my ability scores, Constitution by 2.
Yeah, I don't know if that will that bump you up to another bonus. Doesn't matter. From 15?
Yes, it did.
Okay. So yeah, then you get a couple extra hit points that retroactively feed in as well. Because you have overwritten your hit points to be. You have a max HP modifier, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Perfect. So then that'll auto calculate for you when you get there, and get it all saved.
So in my spells that I can choose from,
Mm-hmm.
I only have first and second level spells to
Because
choose
you
from.
do not have a third level spell slot. You get that at level 5, correct?
Yeah. I
Oh,
think so.
You don't have a third level
hybrid
spell
spells.
slot, so therefore you don't have any third level spells that you can cast because they're too advanced for you.
got it. Hey, Mama! Sorry.
It's okay. It's totally fine. Yeah, so when you get your third level spell slot, you can then learn third level spells.
Okay,
You also
so-
have the ability to change your prepared spells real quick while we are doing this.
So a tier, that would be why I don't have Remove Curse, because Remove Curse is a third level spell.
Okay.
Because I was like, why do I still not have this?
Mhm. Yes.
We gotta level up one more time before I can
Yeah.
fix you,
You
sorry.
have to gain a little bit more renown.
Perfect.
So, everybody good? Have we leveled up?
I think we're good.
I'm picking my spells and stuff.
We are checking.
I'm good.
We got
I'm good.
I'm adjusting my spells, but then I'll be good.
Okay, just you adjusting your spells now, or are you gonna wait till later? Okay. So,
Quick update, Mike. This is the second safety car on lap 8.
weird. All right. So as you all begin to squirm and arise from your rest, the sun has set and it is now night. The stars are out. The couple of clouds that were in the sky have cleared away to the deep purple and black of night. You notice that there are less people out than before. Everybody has kind of tucked away into their own little corners that they've staked for themselves, kind of like you guys did. But the streets seem very empty. As you begin to pack up your gear and your tent, where are you guys going? What are you doing?
I think we're gonna go to Gifford's house.
Can
He's probably home now.
Luke Dash walk now? Is his exhaustion at that point where he can walk and stuff?
I believe his
Great
speed
question.
is currently halved because he only has 4 points of exhaustion, right?
He can walk, but he can't like
You
jog,
guys-
run.
He can
you
walk. I mean, he can walk, but it's just you guys are moving at half space or half speed.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes. So he is able to move now.
So what are we trying to go to Gifford for? Does
To
anybody
present all of the
remember?
evidence that we found in that house.
I mean, did we take any evidence?
Up here we did.
Do you think he's gonna believe us?
Well, regardless, we need to go to what's his names because we got to figure out. Dude, it's been a few hours. They probably know what the hell's going on at this point. We're probably like,
Do they know it was us though? Because
Yeah.
we're in a fucking refugee center.
yeah. I mean, we could tell. We got to come up with a good story to tell them, and who's going to tell it because it should not be Brood, Mister Anti-Charisma.
We're good.
I'm sorry, my Discord. I missed it. What is it, the last 10 seconds?
No, we're good. So yeah, let's go ahead and move forward and keep going from there.
I think the icon should do all our talking. All of it.
I'm down.
I'm done.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
We're on.
Are we going to
our-
Gifford?
Yeah, there we go. Gifford. We should go talk to Gifford. Let him know the information, and then
Did-
two, we also
me-
know why. We got to make sure that it wasn't us. Like we didn't leave any evidence, did we?
Demi, didn't you take
No,
that book?
of course not.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a book? You have the book.
You have a book. Fen
you know
has
what
Put
a
the
hat.
wizard hat on.
And you have the wizard
We're
hat?
literally gonna walk in and he's gonna go, "What is that?"
So
Oh, wait, who's wearing the
Demi-
wizard hat?
Demi has the book. Fen has
Ben
the
is
book.
wearing it?
We all know what the symbol we saw. There was symbols in the basement and there was symbols upstairs where the dead ginger kid is.
You're putting a lot of emphasis on we all. I never
Yeah,
made
what-
basement.
What is
We told you. I thought we all mentioned the.
We
the
all
symbol.
talked about it. We all
Yeah.
talked
The
about
book
it. What is
is in my bag. It's not in
In
my
that
hand.
last montage from like the 1980s, you know.
Real quick, before we talk to him, I feel like we should get our story in order. What does the symbol look like?
There we go. Thanks, bud.
I saw it. It was a little red kid.
No, not the red kid.
The symbol's just a dead half.
So, for recap purposes, the dead
Star
kid
with
was
a
in the
circle.
middle of a ritual circle.
Yeah.
One of
There was
the
a
ritual
symbol.
circles that is described, that was in the book. The book was open to the ritual circle that was currently presented.
But where the potion was and stuff,
The
there was
potion
the
had
symbol.
another.
And that was from the guys who were on the ship.
It had two slanted
Azure eyes.
eyes that
Yeah,
were
there we
blue.
go. The Azure eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, Gifford should know who they are, right? He's in on the knowledge.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, we
pendant
just gotta tell him.
that Fen
I think we
has
just go there.
also has that on there.
Describe it.
He seems like a stable guy, and we.
Oh,
and,
Fen has a pendant too. Is that
asked-
on the body?
But we
Fen
gotta-
has
we
a
gotta-
pendant that was on a body. Yes.
We gotta
And she
we
took
gotta
the hat
figure
too,
out
okay.
how we know this without them thinking that we just caused all that destruction and mayhem and death.
Well, no, I think it's who gives a shit, Gifford. We didn't. We're just a bunch of people. We're not.
That's
I didn't go.
important because-
I didn't go into his house and say this is courtesy of King Gifford. Okay, so I think we're just some misfits.
Why don't we just say that our friend Fen got trapped in the basement there or something, and we had to rescue her?
How'd you get into the basement?
I don't know.
Maybe we could say that I was kidnapped and tried to be ritualized because I'm so like devilishly handsome and good looking. So like,
But you're hated with them already. We went
yeah,
to
so
the
they'd want to
inn.
sacrifice me and like
Oh, that's
take me
fair.
down to their sex dungeon.
You're gonna have to get out
Their
of
sex dungeon. That's how they're gonna sacrifice you.
Weren't we sent there to get evidence to begin with?
No,
Yeah, but
we weren't sent.
We were
He
sent
just
to
said,
get
"Hey, he lives there."
evidence in general. We went to the inn, went to shit. Then we go into the fucking house, went to shit. And it got even worse. Because now we're like fucked. But
I think it went great.
Do
I
you
mean,
guys
who lives in a
remember
house like
what
that?
happened
we're alive.
in the inn?
Yeah, I went in and said, "By order of the king, I need to deliver this piece of mail to the guy." And then they said, "Get
called
the
the
fuck
bartender
out of
lady
my bar."
ugly.
Right. Okay. I'm glad that I just wanted to revisit that and make sure we all remembered what happened at the inn.
Yeah, so they know what we. Okay, yeah, I kind of think I kind of see what
Yeah,
you're
they
saying
know
is that
who
we
we are.
might be suspects in the next.
Yeah, we got to figure out a way to
Okay.
get covered from this. They don't
Think
have
about
cameras.
this before we do anything, team.
We killed everybody there, so there's no witnesses, and we don't know about anyone.
Well, everyone there that we killed was already dead because they're ghosts.
Wasn't there people in there too at one point?
They
Like
were
in the
all
beginning?
dead.
Dead, we found dead bodies.
Yeah,
if
you
that's
found
what you're saying.
bodies.
Were they
We didn't-
zombies?
No, there's
No.
there was guards that Fen got stuck in the basement with, but they were animated.
They were
Yeah,
ghosts.
like
They were
animated.
Yeah,
fake.
they were like
Yeah.
zombies.
This dude
Oh.
lives in a Disney park ride.
Yeah.
So,
Crazy ass house. I don't know who would live there.
so what do you guys want to do? Should we go to Guilford? We got to go to Guilford. We got to just
Yeah, we got to go to Gimpford, but we got to
you
figure
guys.
it
We
out.
are fucking butchering him.
What's his name?
I said
Clifford?
Guilford.
Oh, Gifford.
Clifford.
Clifford.
Where's
Gifford.
that? Where's that L coming into play? Where's that?
Because he said it's Clifford with a D, no L.
Oh,
Just something
We
like
got to figure out though.
I think you're pronouncing it wrong. It's Jimford.
We need an alibi. We need an alibi for last night. Well, this
We were
morning.
This
trying to-
afternoon. 8 hours
We need an
ago.
alibi for this morning.
oh. Well, actually, yeah. If it's been 8 hours and we went to sleep at like 1 or something, we should just go to bed again. Yes.
No, because now Gifford's probably home. He's probably out doing king stuff, so Now he's probably home, so we can talk to him.
Okay, now that we know this man's evil, why don't we bash into his motherfucking inn and show him who's the goddamn boss around here? You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I don't think I have the capacity to do that.
I think we're all just a little tired, but with enough effort, we can really.
I think we should go back to that.
I don't think.
That's a good
Hey,
call.
hey, Brood. Do you
What's
remember the
up?
rest of the message that you were supposed to deliver?
The message I was supposed to deliver?
Yeah, you said by order of the king, we're here to do what? Like, I don't know.
No,
What
I
were
was
we
supposed
doing?
to not bring up the king,
Right.
and I was
But-
trying to pretend to be a delivery guy, and the bartender was pissing me off because she kept saying, "No, you just leave it on the counter." What's his fucking name?
Wait,
Fuck, what's the guy's?
we should just go to the king. Why don't we just go to the king?
What's the guy's name? What's the bad guy's name?
Brom.
Brom. The bartender was like, "Brom's busy, so you can't talk to him." And I was getting mad, and then
Gifford wrote
in the back of my head, I just instinctively said, "Damn it, the king sent me," and I forgot they hate the king. So because
Gifford
their
is the
rival,
king, right? Gifford Rose is the king.
Gifford's the king.
of Bellenau.
Brom is his rival, his
Brown
opponent.
Cornwallis.
Yeah, so I mean, we're really just doing dirty politics here.
We should just
Well,
get
should
rid of
we-
his rival.
should
Let's
we-
just go to the inn and fucking murk him.
I mean, we could try to sneak in if he's there. I mean, it is the inn. It's night, but he might be back at his house. Should we sneak
Oh,
near
let's
his
go back to
house
his
to see
house.
if he's home?
Yeah,
Let's go back to his house.
go back to
Let's
the
go back.
crime scene. And then we'll be like, "What
Keep an eye out.
happened here? Whoa, dude!
Whoa, who would?
No.
Whoa.
My
Nonchalantly
man,
just-
and I think there's a dead half ginger orc up there. Can I go check,
Okay. Here's my thing.
Mr. Brom?
Okay,
Mr.
let's be
Brown
real. Let's be real,
Cornwallis.
guys. We should talk to Gifford. Okay, and we should tell him what we saw, what we encountered, and I think if we make it so that we're the victims, he will be able to protect us from Brom. Because we
Alright.
think Brom's gonna come after us
He
because
wants
he
the
knows
bad
it's
news.
us.
He wants the bad news. So
Yeah,
we just
he
need
wants
go
to know.
give
So we
him
just
the
need to
bad
give him
news.
the bad news of, hey, he's doing some fucked up shit up there. We'll give him the wizard hat. We'll give him the pendant. We'll tell him about the potion.
We'll give him one.
What?
He can have the amulet, but the hat is for me.
All right, Luke Dash starts walking to Gifford's house.
Brian's like,
Walking. He's not running or anything.
Very
He's
slow.
walking, dude.
He's having a
Been
song
walking
too.
this whole time.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go to Gifford's house.
Let's go to Gifford's house.
Okay, agreed.
As you begin walking through the streets, the cool night air from the ocean kind of hits you and gives you this chill. There is an eerie stillness to the night tonight. And as you begin walking the empty streets towards Gifford's house, you begin your approach up the hill towards the familiar front door. One of your tents is still sitting on the porch, or on the front lawn, because you never picked it up.
Wait.
How?
Yeah, it's our
Because you just used them on the beach.
One of you curled up with somebody else. I don't know. There was still a tent. Somebody didn't have a tent on the beach. I don't know. You guys can
I've
figure
never
out
had
your
it.
sleeping arrangements. It's irrelevant at this point. You walk up to Gifford's house, and it's kind of dark for this early evening time. Like you would expect to see a couple candles lit or something in like some of the main rooms, but it is dark in his house.
Hang on, guys. I know what to do. I'd like
Break the
to
window.
knock on the door.
You go up and knock on the door. No answer.
Oh fuck! That's all I got. Is there like a window or anything?
There's windows
Okay,
everywhere.
maybe.
It's a beautiful mansion, plantation style house.
I open the front door. Well, hang on. I'm gonna look to see if
Yeah. Wait. We should try the
There's
front
any
door. I'm
traps
going to do that.
in
We
there.
should try the
You
front
said
door.
you were gonna open the front door first.
All right.
You grab the handle and push it open.
Cool.
Door opens.
I just holler in there. Hello.
Couple seconds go by. No answer.
Shoot, hey
Now,
Demi,
before
does
before
Gifford?
we go further, could I ask everybody, do we want to do this super stealthy?
Well,
I don't
Demi,
know if I
does-
want to break into both people's houses.
Hello in here.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
but
that's
then
a
we
good
can go
idea.
inside.
Demi, could Gifford be anywhere else that you know of?
I'm worried we're gonna get set up.
I could see that happening.
I could cast a spell where we could all be super stealthy for a while, so we should do this like Tom Clancy style, you know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the
I'm
thing:
with
if
you.
we're not getting a hello back, the only reason we're here is for Gifford, and if he's, it's not like he's got headphones on or something. Like, does it look like a mess in there? Like, what do we see? Or is it dark? I mean, we have dark vision, so
It's
What do we
dark.
see?
Do you want to take a look around? You want
yeah, I'd like to. I don't want to walk in, but I'd like to lean my head in and look.
make a perception check.
We are checking.
Can't wait to use
Nat
the-
20.
Natural 20.
You can see it all.
You peek
do
your
I see?
head into the foyer, the staircase going upstairs. It's dark. You don't see any signs of someone breaking in, any signs of a struggle in this immediate room. You do see on the table that sits adjacent to the staircase a piece of paper that looks like it has some writing on it that looks kind of out of place. But in this immediate room, everything looks normal.
I would like to walk up and grab the paper and read it.
As you pick the paper up, you unfold it, and it's a note addressed to Demi.
Okay, before I read it, I would like to say, Demi, this is for you, and hand it to her. I don't read other people's mails; it's a felony.
Okay, Demi, you take the note from Brood. You open it up and you look at it. It says, do you read it aloud or do you read it to yourself first?
We came on the journey together, so I read it out loud.
Okay. You begin to read. Demi, I don't know what happened, but I don't know if it was you, but Brahm is coming for me. I don't know when. I don't know how. But I need you to take whatever information you think you might have found and head to Doncaster. The library there will help figure out what's going on with the castle. I let the circle know, but run. There's a boat waiting for you. They know.
Okay, let's run. And I just turn around and I book it. I don't know where I'm booking it to, but I'm booking it.
Let's leave his house. Let's go run for this boat.
Is there
I'm gonna
anything shiny
carry Luke Dash because
in
he
these
can only
two
walk.
rooms that we're in?
No.
Okay, then I would like to follow
I'm
and
not
leave.
gonna wait. I'm just gonna start going.
Yeah, I'm leaving also.
I run at half speed behind everyone.
Run at half speed. Swift, brisk walk. I'm coming, guys. So you turn around and just head straight to the harbor, right? Okay. As you get to the harbor, there is one single boat that looks like it has a light on it. All of the other boats are dark. It is night. Nobody's packing cargo or anything like that. But there is one singular boat with one lantern lit.
I need to check the map.
Can we go investigate and make sure that's our boat?
Sure. Do you just walk up to it? So as you walk out onto the docks at the pier. You don't see anybody on the boat, but you don't see anybody on the deck of the boat. But you do see that the boat is rocking a little bit, like there might be some movement inside of it. If you guys have all been on boats, so you know that it's a fairly decent sized vessel, but there's one lantern hanging on the deck and nobody to be found currently on it though.
Can I cast Zone of Truth on the boat?
Sure.
Is there like a harbor master or anything?
Make a perception check. So, Fen, 15 feet. Where are you casting this?
How big is the boat?
I mean, it's a ship.
Okay.
It's got 2 masts. It's like a It's a brigantine, I think.
If it is a,
It's
okay.
it's a 100 foot.
I was thinking more like
50
a
feet.
small dinghy. If it's a
It's
large
not a
ship, I
dinghy.
will.
It is
Okay. If it's a large ship, I will hold off
okay.
on casting.
It is a boat, like a let's see if I can get
Like a proper ship.
like it's a ship, right? He didn't skimp out and get you like a rowboat to go on.
Are we on a gully or a galleon?
It's a guess. Oh yeah.
Then I will hold off on casting it because there's no point in casting it that small on such a large object.
Does anyone know how to drive one of these things?
Yes, we're gonna captain the boat. I like it.
I think we should. Maybe we could just spend the night on the boat, wake up, and see who comes up in the morning.
I think we go and see if there's anybody on the boat and say hello.
Well, my perception was 5.
You do not see a harbor master sitting around anywhere. To answer
Hey,
that question,
Hypes.
which is what you
Do
were looking
you
for.
see a harbor master anywhere?
Nope. Unfortunately so, my friend. I am closing my eyes.
I just start walking towards the boat.
Okay. As you begin to climb onto the boat, you hear voices coming from underneath below deck, from the staircase. So there's a staircase in the middle of the boat, and you hear voices coming from below deck.
Can I pause and eavesdrop?
Sure. Make a perception check.
While she's doing that, can I cast, what is it called? Pass without a trace
8.
for myself and the party.
Sure. Are you guys trying to sneak onto the boat at this point?
I figured since we're already on, we're now casting since we're hearing and we're noticing people.
Okay. As you put your ear to the ground, for lack of a better term, Fen, you hear the sounds of this Irishman kind of shouting at other people, like, "Hey, put those over there! Oh, we need some more of these! Come on! We gotta get this ready!" It sounds like someone's shouting commands at the people on the ship in preparation for the ship to be leaving.
Okay, so we should probably just tell them, hey, we're the package.
I would just continue walking onto the boat and trying to see if I can find somebody.
Is there like a captain's quarters?
There
Wait, is this not hostile territory or?
there
No,
is-
this is our boat.
Oh,
I
But
think.
You think this?
Potentially.
Hold on, you
I'm-
think this is your boat?
I'm assuming this is our boat.
Yes. there's a captain's quarters on the backside of the ship.
I'm
To your
picturing this
right.
like a Sea of Thieves galleon.
Yes, it's a Sea of
that
Thieves galleon.
accurate?
It's kind of where
Perfect.
we're going with.
I'm tucked? No. Just
It does not have the wraparound porch on the backside,
Poop deck?
but it does. Yeah, so there's a captain quarters to your right. Up to the right, above that is the helm. There's 3 masts. 1, 2. There's 2. I haven't decided on the masts yet. There's some masts.
Okay.
And then the deck in front with the staircase going down, and then another deck on the front side of the ship. There are 2 cannons, 1 on either side. So
maybe
yeah,
Are
we
they
should
loaded?
just- I think we should just maybe ask and say, who's this boat for? And then maybe we can figure out whose boat this is. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Oh, that's nice.
maybe knock on the door to the captain's quarters and see if there's anyone in charge.
okay.
Demi, he addressed the note to you. Is there someone he would have asked to charter the boat? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Knock, knock, knock.
You wait a couple seconds. No answer.
Does the door open?
Yeah.
Okay, I go in.
You see a map, navigation table, a couple bottles of wine, a couple bottles of rum, a bed that looks
Yeah, there's rum.
hastily
Fuck
made.
yeah.
Like a sack with clothes and some like candles and knick-knacky kind of stuff, but there's nobody in here.
Are there any notes on the navigation table?
There is not. It is just a map of
Just a map.
the realm.
I would like to start going below deck where I heard the voices and see if I can find somebody to talk to.
Yeah, I'll follow her.
Side note. Sorry,
I'm just-
I just realized that I do know another person.
Uh-oh.
Peter. I was supposed to find Peter and Gifford. And so there's a chance that he has Peter doing it, but I don't know.
Who's Peter?
Gotta go back for beer.
Somebody with Gifford.
Peter's Gifford's son.
Yeah.
Gifford's son.
That's the person you were supposed to marry, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then you ponder
Oh, your crush?
them off on your younger sister.
Yes. Correct.
See, I was asleep and I was still know.
I'm going to just stay on deck and kind of keep watch and look for anything that seems out of the ordinary. It just seems too easy based off of the note.
I'm still thinking about that girl from the inn.
Okay, then as you head downstairs below deck, the voices are getting louder, and this Irish man is getting more and more upset, but you can't quite make out what he's screaming about, other than like he's just telling everybody to hurry up.
As I walk down the stairs, I would like to kind of announce myself quietly, like, hello? Hello? Is there anybody that I can talk to? Hello?
Nobody answers you. But as you turn a corner and kind of start getting more into the cargo area, you see this graceful figure with this silver hair and these purple eyes, these real sharp, pointy ears. And she looks at you and she's like, "Who are you?"
My name is Fen. I'm trying to find a boat, and I just don't know if this is the right boat. I'm a little lost. I'm trying to find some help.
I mean, yeah, this is a boat, but we got places to be. You're probably on the wrong boat.
Where are you guys headed?
We can't tell you.
Why not?
I'd like to follow down behind her and say, We're on a mission for the king, and we'd like to.
I just turn
discuss-
around and I hit him.
Oh, you got it.
Lugar slows down too and just starts moving stuff with the crew.
They just start picking stuff up and listening to this Irish captain throwing insults at you. Okay.
Like, I would like to, before he gets the word king out, like, as soon as he starts talking, and I think he's headed towards, we're on a mission towards the king, I just take my hand, I'm like...
Yeah. I don't...
Do I need to make a Constitution saving throw?
You do.
Or are you making... Are you
No, I have my gloves on.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know you, and I don't want to tell you where we're going. You go talk to Captain O'Malley.
Thank you. Where is Captain O'Malley?
Just listen, you'll find him. He's back there, you know, screaming at us to load the food. Bye. Scurries off.
Forward.
All right.
You head over to Captain O'Malley.
Did she catch that or no?
Catch what?
Oh.
I said I didn't get your name. I'm sorry.
Nope, she's gone.
Okay.
Oh.
She
I
did.
didn't even hear you say that, Jamie. You must have like cut out or something there.
Yeah. She dipped. So you head to the back, and you see this rough-looking, red-haired, like short, typical leprechaun Irish dude, just screaming at people with one eye, peg leg. I'm talking like you think a leprechaun pirate, that's this guy, right? What are you guys doing? Just load the cargo. We need to be getting out of here. What is going on? What is taking you so long? And who is this giant brute that's just carrying this? Look at this guy. This guy is the pinnacle of what I've been asking for. What is going on? Why is my crew so bad? Who are you? Who are you? You're a frog. You're a frog. Huh? What are you doing on my ship?
We're trying to find a ship, and we're not sure if this is the right one, and we're just a little lost, and I was told to talk to you. Do you have a minute, please?
I mean, this, what ship be ye looking for?
We weren't told. We were just told to go to the harbor to find a ship, that we were supposed to be, that the ship would know that we were coming. But that's all I know.
Now, forgive me, you seem like a really nice lass, but like, this sounds kinda like, fishy. I'm sorry, is that offensive for ye? I didn't mean to be offensive. Please don't take offense to the fish joke.
No, I like fish. Do you like fish? I just don't like fish in my tea.
I love fish. That's what we eat. We're sailors. We eat fish. And
do you have a favorite kind of fish?
Yeah, but like, I'm really uncomfortable talking about this with you. I like salmon, okay? But we never find it. We're always eating tuna, and tuna's just the worst.
I agree. I don't like tuna very much either.
Yeah, so,
Ben should not have been our negotiator for this, but I love it.
Yes, so, like, do you do well with salt? I'm sorry, I feel like that's inappropriate. Please, just let me know if I'm being brash.
Salts has been okay. I just can't have too much of it. You know, it's everything in moderation, right?
That's what they say. You know.
How do you do with salt?
Well, I breathe salt, so like it's fine, you know, it's whatever. It goes really good with the potatoes.
It can't be very good for your lungs, right? I mean, I just breathe through my skin, but I know that you have gloves, but I don't think you're supposed to get salt in them.
Yeah, but we like to collect salt, so it's fine.
You collect. Do you have different types of salt that you collect?
Yes, it's all sea salt, and some of it is Himalayan salt from the Eye of Ivsku, but that's really hard to get to.
I like to collect different types of sugars for my tea.
Oh, that's incredible. Who are you?
My name is Fen. I'm sorry. It's nice to meet you. And I
Hi.
offer out my gloved hand.
Hello, Fen. He puts his hook into your hand. Yeah.
I'm gonna interject real quick. While you guys are having this conversation, I want you to know that I took over yelling at people for him. So what are you guys doing? All right, put this thing over there. I need boxes stacked over here.
And this is my friend Luke Dash. He likes to work.
I need people who will work in my crew. I like you. So, yeah. But we need to get going, and
Where are you guys headed?
I don't know where we're going. I just know I was told to prepare the ship to go. Kind of happens sometimes. You get hired out to be a ferry for the fancy.
Fancy? What kind of fancy?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that with
What? Why not? Because
you.
we were told by some fancy to find a ship to take us somewhere.
Yes. Forgive me, but I'm a seafarer. I deal with pirates a lot, so I just don't trust you.
What's a pirate?
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I would like to come down
Mike.
and say,
Yeah.
we're sent by the king.
And I turn around and I hit him again. I just start covering his face. Bro, stop!
You two can make a combined persuasion check here.
$15?
Brood.
8.
It's a 23, baby. Let's.
It's not how that works. It wasn't
I
that
know.
high. He doesn't need a lot of convincing. He's not the smartest, but yeah, I don't know you, and you just stepped foot on my ship spouting the king. Sir, get off of my ship.
Would it help?
We have Fancy with us. And I
Who is
gesture
Fancy?
over to
Do you know
Demi.
do you know who Demi Upper Skirt is? Do you know the upper skirts?
A poo skirt.
Up her skirt.
No, I haven't been upper skirt. No.
Okay, what do you you're a man of many tastes. What if I could tell you we could get you the most delicious salmon if you tell us where you're going?
No.
I have a connection at the fishery. He's this
Pull out the
he's
cod.
this beautiful man.
I just start shoving his face away. I'm like, please ignore my friend. He tries really hard, but he's very stupid. I really like. I think you're great, and I want to help if I can. I just need to know information about the ship, and if this is the right ship for us to be on, then we will stay on the ship, and we will help however you need. And if this is the wrong ship, then we will leave right now.
He listens to this plea and turns and looks at this giant ass fish that Luke Dash is holding. And he looks back at you, Fen.
He'll work for free. He'll work for free.
And he looks back at Luke Dash. Greta! You see this big, robust woman come out. She's got blonde hair that's underneath a bandana, starting to gray. She's got this apron on. She looks at the fish, and she's covered in like shit, right? Like it's you would expect for someone who has not been sailing to be like clean, and she is filthy. Yeah. Oh. And you see her eyes just get super wide. She goes, I'm going to take this. And she's this little, like, super buff, overweight dwarven lady. Like, she's short and round. And she grabs this fish, which is basically as big as her, and she says, I know what to do with this. And she just kind of waddles off with it into the back. And Captain O'Malley looks at you, Fen, and Luke Dash, and says, I mean, the fare's already been paid for. Like, I can't just take refugees on the boat. There's 100 refugees out there trying to find passage. Like, the ship's reserved. I'm sorry, but we're taking the fish.
We're not refugees. We were told to come onto the boat. We were instructed.
Okay, everybody's told. How am I supposed to just believe that you're supposed to come onto the boat? Like, I want to believe you. You're a little tiny talking frog.
We have a note.
Show him the pendant.
We have a note. Do you want the note?
A note from whom?
The king. Fen, say the king. Fen, say the king. Fen.
But what if he doesn't like the king, and then we're gonna get
No, I think he's just a guy.
I'm not a very good whisperer, by the way.
Yeah, I can just hear this. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
But what
hang on, let me do something real quick.
Where's the note?
It's with my friend Demi. I think I can go get her. She's upstairs.
Yeah, come on, let's go see the note. You, he points to you, Luke Dash. Keep them working.
Aye.
And Greta, pipe down on the salt. He goes upstairs.
Liam joined.
So, as
Rugus
is here.
Rugus is on the boat. What is he doing here?
I am the spirits of Scrungus's past.
Why does he have a bag of flour?
That's not on the manifest for the boat.
So as he comes up with Fen and Brood, Hypes, Atir, and Demi, I'm assuming you guys are on deck, right?
Yeah, I have just been looking to see if there's been anything like suspicious.
Okay, make a perception check real quick. We'll get to that, to what happens when he gets up there real quick after you look for what happens.
14.
Nothing catches your eye. There's an eerie stillness to the night that you still felt from when you went to Gifford's house. But there's nothing that really makes you feel... You're on edge, but you don't notice anything that is going to cause you to be on edge. You just kind of have that gut instinct that something might be amiss. So as Captain O'Malley comes upstairs... Alright, which one of you's down her skirt? Clunk, clunk, clunk. His little peg leg.
I'm sorry. Did you say?
I walk over to Demi. And I kind of like tug on her skirt a little bit, or her pants, or whatever she's wearing, or her coat. I'm like, could you show him the note, please?
Oh, sure. And who is this?
This is Captain O'Malley. He really likes salmon.
Oh.
This is my ship. I ask the questions around here.
Well, nice to meet you, Captain O'Malley.
The pleasure's all mine. Now, you got some note for me or something?
Oh, yeah. Do you know Mr. Gifford Rose?
Do you have the note for me or not?
If you answer my question.
I'm not answering any questions until I see this note. Lady, I deal with pirates all of my life. Just let me see the note. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go get Greta from downstairs, and we'll throw some salt in your eyes, and I'll kick you off my ship.
Greta's really big, and she took Luke Dash's fish.
All right. Here's the note. I'm not scared of Greta, by the way.
So he takes the note from you. But he doesn't grab it with his good hand. He takes his hook hand and stabs the note and holds it in front of him. The most inefficient way, but the coolest way because he's a freaking pirate. He starts reading it. Aye, you're the people I've been looking for.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Why didn't you just tell me when you first got here that you guys were the people? Where are we going?
I was trying to say, but you wouldn't tell us what people you were looking for.
So, Captain.
Yeah.
We need to go to Doncaster.
Doncaster?
Yes. We need
Pipe, wake up.
you to sail us to Doncaster.
Okay, I need another 20 minutes to get some more food. I didn't think we were going to Doncaster.
Well, we can help you.
Well, Luke Dash can help you. I'm gonna go
Luke
find the
Dash
route.
brought a giant fish that we can divvy up.
Yeah, we're gonna be eating that tonight. I'm sorry. That's a very good fish. That's the nicest fish I've ever seen. That thing is this big, and he's clearly exaggerating it, right? Because that's what you do with fish stores. So he's it's this big. It's a humongous fish.
Does anybody know about salmon in Doncaster? Do they have nice salmon there?
No, there's no good food in Doncaster. There's all just cows and pigs. They don't have seafood in Doncaster.
Where's this food that's gonna get loaded onto this ship so we can help and get out of here?
It's just right there on the other end of the dock. I'll get the crew up here and we'll start hauling it. We're just trying.
Do
to
you
get
have
it.
any? Do you have any lodging for us to set our stuff down?
Yeah, your stuff is gonna be all the way down in the basement. That's what we call the very bottom of the ship.
Captain, I get seasick pretty bad.
Well,
do you think I could stay in the captain's quarters
there'll
with
be
you?
a bucket down there for you. Make sure you don't poop in the same bucket you puke in. Bonus points if you can make it all the way up to the top of the deck, and you can do anything over the edge. But just know if you poop on the side of the ship, you're gonna have to clean it. And the way we clean it is with a bucket and a rope. And
Captain,
we
do you
hang
like
you
music?
over the side.
You have to like music, sea shanties and all that.
Yes, I love music, but what does that have to do with anything?
If you let me sleep in the captain's quarters with you, I will play you. And you're the most beautiful sea shanties you've ever heard.
You are not sleeping
every
in the
night
captain's quarters
and for the whole journey.
It's literally called the captain's quarters. It's for the captain. I lost me arm and me leg for it.
I'm also a man.
But bro,
I'm a captain of my own ship. You know what I mean? And I just want to sleep somewhere nice.
I'm gonna charge double if you're going to be on my ship.
Rude, you gotta
go down the dock and just start grabbing the food.
How is he? Are we paying for this? Is he charging us?
I hope
you just say he's going to charge us double?
I take the glove off of my hand and I raise it up to Brood. I'm like, I will hit you.
Wait, Captain, did you say you're going to charge us double?
I said I'm going to charge double if you're going to ride my ship and you're going to try and get into my captain's quarters. Yeah.
I'm going to hit you, Brood.
You don't want me to play you music, though?
Brood, I'm going to hit you.
During the day when the rest of the crew is manning the ship. And we all sing together in a perfect harmony.
All right. I'll muck it up downstairs with the dirty pea.
Put my glove back on while just giving him more side-eye.
Good. Yes. So, at this point, the crew, Luke, Dash, Atir, have all started loading the ship. And as the last couple of boxes are making their way on, you hear some voices off in the distance that seem to be growing a little bit louder.
Like in terms of like in the actual ship, we're hearing voices.
No, Lugdash specifically hears the voices with the
Okay.
highest passive perception.
'Cause I'm on the deck. Like
Yes,
I'm not.
everybody's upstairs. There's people are lugging stuff off of the pier and onto the ship.
Okay.
And Lugdash, as you're grabbing some of there's like about half a dozen more boxes left of food and supplies. As you're grabbing them, you hear what sounds like maybe half a dozen people talking loudly amongst themselves, but getting a little bit louder.
They
You don't
sound
see
pleasant.
anybody yet. You're unsure.
Okay. I hear voices.
Yeah,
That's
like
it.
there was this eerie stillness to the night, right? Like it was like mega quiet, and now there you hear, excuse me, you're beginning to hear as you know, since it was so quiet. When you go to grab a box, you can hear like the faint rumblings of people. Like some movement is beginning to happen somewhere.
Hey guys. Does anyone else hear that?
Hear what?
I would like to try to hear.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
And
Can I
they're
also take a
below.
listen?
I've been loading boxes. And 5.
You don't
8.
hear shit. You're breathing way too heavy.
Yeah.
8.
Exhausted carrying boxes and crates and shit.
Then you're sitting there kind of watching people load boxes because you're kind of too small too. But you've been sitting there talking with...
That's sizist.
Okay, do you want to carry some boxes?
No.
Okay. You've been talking with Captain O'Malley and just kind of shooting the shit. He's very interested in you being a frog. So
I answer all of his questions. Nothing's too personal. I'm not bothered.
he thinks he's offending you with every question because he thinks
And
he's being
I have no social skills whatsoever.
Yeah.
So
But as you begin to get the last box or two, you do notice some light beginning to come. Like a fog has kind of set in, and through the fog you see this light coming towards you down the pier.
I do.
The party does. It is obvious
Okay.
now.
As I'm talking to Captain O'Malley, I kind of take my head and kind of just go like,
Hey, Captain, I want to get this ship out of here. It just seems ominous. And,
is that? Should we be worried about that?
I mean, there's pirates everywhere. We deal with pirates all the time. But we should probably leave. Yes, very much so. Do we have everything?
I go to the nearest rope that is tying us off, and I start untying it.
Yo ho, let's go.
all right.
Yo ho, yo ho.
Drop sails, and he starts issuing commands to the crew, and
Since Brian has walked away, I'm also gonna go take a potty break if that's okay.
yeah, you begin to set sail for Doncaster.
Just had it.
So the logistics of you guys sailing. Let's do some housekeeping as you begin to leave. You do not notice who was on the pier as you guys left. Just so that we're all on the same page. You dipped before they could get there. So you have, I believe it's a 5-day journey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you land. You have 2 choices. Let me show this map because it matters. I guess it doesn't matter. I could show you the hex map. You can either put you here, share this. Okay. You can either go to
The West Stream.
Crasmere
I got it.
which is down here. It will add another day to your journey, but you will land in a port town. Or you can land off of the coast of Doncaster in hopes that you know the correct way of how you're going to get to Doncaster, since none of you are specifically from this area.
I'm good with adding a day.
Does the captain know how to get to Doncaster?
The captain is telling you that there is not a port at Doncaster, and he can put the boat offshore somewhere around there. Or he can sail to Crasmere, which he absolutely knows how to get to.
I think we should just add the extra day.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So as you begin to set sail, we could do a couple days' journeys here. I need somebody to roll a d20. You will have each of you rolls one at some point, so someone go first, and
I'll go first.
we'll go from there.
9.
9.
Hopefully, Lugash can catch up on some points of exhaustion while we're on the ship.
Yeah, so you set sail. It's the middle of the night. You get another long rest, so your exhaustion points come down 1, Luke Dash. The accommodations are okay. You basically get this like string hammock that sits in between two walls and floats, so that when the ship rocks, you just kind of rock in the hammock a little bit. There's not like beds.
Is there a little tub for water that I can soak in?
Yes, there's water. You're at sea.
Well, I didn't know if there was like a small container inside the ship.
There's a
Pirates
bucket.
aren't exactly known for their bathing and their cleanliness.
I mean, there's water, but like everybody needs it to drink, so you can hoard some of that and turn it into a pool for yourself while everybody else gets thirsty.
Bucket large enough that I can sit in.
Yeah, yes, there's
Okay.
fine. You're fine. Don't worry. So your first day of sailing goes. The seas get kind of rough. Brood gets sick about 4 times, but nothing eventful happens. The day was kind of cloudy and it's fine. It's just a normal, smooth day of sailing. So your second day of sailing, unless you guys want to do any kind of talking amongst yourselves, feel free to straight interrupt me. We're just going to crank through some sailing trips. So your second day of sailing. Yeah.
Would I be allowed to go ahead and read the book that I have in my possession?
Yes,
Didn't
which
you give
book do
me
you
the-
have?
The Guardian of the Sentinels?
Yes,
Sentinel.
you can absolutely
The
start reading
Sentinel
it.
Watch.
Sentinel's
I
Watch.
did give him that book. So I'm going to take that out of my inventory now.
Yeah, I have it in mind.
Okay, so Hypes, as you are reading the Sentinel's Watch, it outlines the hold on, I gotta
Did we lose our horses, or did we left our horses there?
your horses are not on the boat with you. No, absolutely not.
They're long gone.
I'm
Yeah.
going to remove them too then.
So the book outlines the what's the word I want to use? The trials, maybe that's not the right word. It outlines the
Tribulations?
journey.
The trials and tribulations of the journey.
It outlines the journey that Sehanine, the goddess of the moon, that the wood elves worship. Like what she did during the founding of the gods and during the war of the gods, and when how she helped specifically the elves kind of overcome the dragon that was ruling over them when Bahamut was pushed into the Underdark. I think he was pushed in the Underdark. He was pushed into a different realm, a different plane of existence. And it begins to go. I'm going to cliff note this for you for the full journey. As you're reading this, it begins to go through how she kind of used the elves and the surrounding creatures in the forest to band together and kind of guerrilla tactic their way to toppling their oppressor. There was a point that one of the dragons was close to slaying her, but then she was saved by this 50-foot tall
Mastiff.
pit bull looking dog that then she fought the dragon with. The dog died in the fight though, and so she bestowed some of her powers upon it, and it kind of the story begins to like chronicle her giving the gift to this dog that protected her, and she then pledged to protect the forest via the dog. And that's how the elves then turned she also left a gift for the elves with the moon tree that from the dog. I lost my train of thought there. Just kind of stopped. Yeah, so she bestowed a gift because of the dog sacrificing himself for her with the elves in the form of the moon tree. And that is why in what town was it? In Wessex, they have the statue for the sentinel there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, question.
Mm-hmm.
Since I have his collar, which has the pendant and everything like that, which gave off that glow, I could theoretically get rid of Nakama's actual body, right? Like I don't think I need that. I just need to bring the collar back, right?
You don't know.
Oh. All right, well, I'm gonna think on it here while we're on this journey.
You don't know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All you need is the dog's head.
Just the brain. Put it in a pickle jar. Demi, you have a book, and Demi, you have 2 books, right? Do you want to read through either of yours? You have the diary and Shadows of the Demon Lord, correct?
The diary, yep, Jane.
Who has the diary from Merc?
Oh, the daughter rang ill?
Yes, the daughter rang ill for he led. The whole title is important here.
I think I do.
Okay, would you like to read it?
I don't have it in my inventory, but I think I do. Does anybody else have it?
I don't know, you're muted. Nobody else has that book, right?
No.
Yeah.
I had it, but I gave it.
You gave it to her, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, because I said I wanted to steal it while you were sleeping. Oh yeah. So I have it.
Okay, would you like to read either of your books?
I was going to
Yes, I want to read The Daughter Ring Ill again.
Okay. You get...
For he led, right?
The daughter rang ill for he led. Yes.
Yes, I have that. Yes.
I need you to make an intelligence check. You can make up to 6 for each of the day's journeys, and we'll go through what happens depending on which number you roll.
Intelligence check.
Yes. So just do one. Just every time we go to a new day, just do one, and let me know what it is.
19.
Okay. You get a little bit more insight into the life of Ulgath, but nothing that immediately strokes your brain for anything critical that this book might be, any insight on what this book might be. Okay, so with that, we'll go to the second day, where who wants to roll a d20 for the second day?
I'm on it. Rolled. 2.
2. Roll a d10.
Can somebody roll that for me?
Nope, you have to roll the d10.
Shit. I gotta get my phone back. Hang on. I only had a d20 dice.
You could just roll another d20 and have it.
Well, where's the fun in that?
There's no fun in that.
True.
Exactly. Rolling. 4.
4. Okay. As you are sailing through this second day, you are beginning to leave the strait and get into the open ocean between Bellenau and Stratham, kind of rounding the corner of the Great Badlands. And it started out as this nice, pleasant day, but as evening is beginning to come, this dark storm front begins to roll in front of you. The clouds go from this nice white puffy to this dark and intimidating violet. The seas are starting to get a little rougher. You look at Captain O'Malley and he's like, "Oh, we best be hanging on. This one looks like it's going to be a rough one." And as you start cresting into the open sea, these huge waves start battering the ship. He's struggling to hold on. That is the wrong dice. And at one point, he stumbles and falls down and slides, crashing into the back railing of the deck. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry, everybody. My shit throws.
21.
21.
Dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
3.
You go on your
It was 5.
Finn's dead.
23.
It's only day 2, guys.
It's only day 2 on the ship. As Captain O'Malley gets thrown across the deck, losing grip on the helm, the ship makes this hard turn and smashes. As this wave smashes into the side of it, the ship tilts back and forth, rocking as this huge wave in oscillation comes and smashes the ship. Luke Dash, you reach out and grab the railing, no problem, ready, holding on strong. Demi, you're scrambling to grab onto a rope and you finally find a piece. Atir, you're able to just kind of steady yourself on the railing. Hypes, you're one with nature. You just kind of go with the flow. Brood, you run into the captain's quarters, but you get tossed around. And Fen, as you try to grab a hold of something, you try and stick to it with your little frog legs, but to no avail. And you are now you slide across the deck, off of the railing, and you are holding on off of the edge of the railing as the ship is rocking back and forth. What are you guys doing?
Did we see?
I just shout.
Yes, she's screaming. Yes, she's screaming bloody murder as she's flying off of the ship.
I guess I'll go over and pull Fen back onto the ship.
am I still stuck in the captain's quarters?
No,
No, Brood's
Brood
in
is in the captain's quarters
Oh.
because that is what Brood would do.
Could I, in theory, use entangling roots to, like, grab her and pull her back?
You could use entangling roots to hold her in place. Yes, because she can auto fail to save.
Okay.
So yeah, you could use entangle to grab her.
I'd like to cast that, and then I'd also like to throw one of my ropes because I still have a rope.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is she? About.
She's like slipping, but she's holding on to the outside of the railing.
Oh, okay. I'm not even gonna use a rope then. Just entangling roots, and somebody just help her out while I'm holding her here.
Okay. A tier, make a strength check with. Make a strength check. You do not get advantage, but this root is helping hold you in place. Fen. 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The boat's rocking, but you manage to pull Fen up. Captain O'Malley finally gets his footing and gets back on the helm. He screams to you, "Get below the deck! I don't know what you guys are doing, standing up here in the middle of a storm. Nobody should be up here but me." And you see him take his peg leg and shove it into a hole, and then take his other foot and he starts to tie a knot around his other foot. And he grabs onto the helm with a hole in his hook and just kind of like locks himself in place. "I got it from up here. You guys go down. This'll be fine." And he screams at you guys to get down below the deck. Do you guys go?
I'm entangled, so
No, he's.
I pulled.
Once
Yeah.
you're up, he can drop it.
oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, I was part of that dream team
Yeah.
there. I dropped her once we.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can go back below deck.
Yeah, I very quickly go below deck and just huddle in a corner.
As you guys get below deck and you slam the hatch shut so that it doesn't rain down below, you see Greta down there. She's throwing ungodly amounts of salt onto the food because she loves salt. And the rest of the crew is just kind of rocking back and forth with the waves. After about 2 hours or so of nauseating sickness from Brood upstairs in the captain's quarters, just vomiting all over the floor, the seas begin to calm down, and night is upon you as the second day comes to a close. Demi, if you would like to read your book again this evening, we'll go through one more day. Unless you guys are trying to get to Crasmere real quick.
Have we done 2 nights then? 2 long rests since we've been on here?
Yes.
I would like to stop rolling.
So I need to roll 2 d4s, right?
No, just a d20.
Okay. I'll do the next d20.
Okay, go ahead. 15. Something's calling to you about this book, but you do not.
You really get it too?
You cannot decipher it. You got a 2? Roll a d10, baby.
Jeez.
Hell yeah, baby.
Oh, let me go ahead and roll my dex.
9.
9.
A lot better.
Okay. We are going to stop here, but as it's a beautiful day. Seas are calm. As Brood, you're not sick. We'll say it would be... Who would be on deck looking out at the sea?
Oh, Luke Dash is out there fishing for sure. It's a nice calm day.
Beautiful. Okay, so Luke Dash, you're fishing off the side of the boat. And as you look down, you see this dolphin, maybe? I need you to make a perception check.
Oh, absolutely. My best.
It's Floop.
Ooh, 19.
19. At
Nice.
first glance, you look down and you think you're chumming,
Pristine.
you're chumming this giant fish. You're about to catch this huge marlin or something. As you look, it looks like it's swimming with the ship ahead of your bait. And you see another one. And another one. In fact, you see... Hold on, I need to get more dice.
Well,
You
Uh-oh.
see...
It's okay. I can talk to them if they're animals.
Wait, I think I can too.
We'll negotiate the fuck out of that.
You see 9 shapes in the water. That's
Swimming with the ship.
swimming with the ship in front of your
Perceive the
bait,
fuck out of
kind of starting to spread out and fan out, and you're unsure of what exactly they are. They've got these.
I call down to Greta. Greta, get more fishing poles. We need more fishing poles, Greta.
I hear this, and I would like to grab a fishing pole as well.
Okay.
I'm out
I'm
there.
gonna help.
I'm out there because I was admiring nature. But I also did notice that Luke Dad just like looking down at the water and shit. But I happen to notice that.
Yeah, I mean, it's being obvious about it. You're just kind of
Okay.
farting around in the ship. Nothing's happening right now, right?
Could I cast Speak with Animals and scream at the water and see if they can like hear me or understand me?
So, okay. What do you say?
Well, yeah. How fat? Well, okay. I'd like to say hello. Hello. Are you things? Are you hostile? Are you friend or foe? Hello. Thank you for calling Party of D&D. This is Heights Ashton Oak. How can we help you?
As you are, so like, what will you? This is speak with small animals, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be too big.
No, it's speak with animals.
Speak with animals, which allows
Yeah.
you to speak with a beast. Correct.
Let me confirm this here, dear bud. Already got a creature on me right here, so. Speak with animals.
Communicate with beast, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Comprehend verbally, communicate with beasts for a duration.
So you are screaming to these things that are in the water, as they begin to fan out. A couple more fishing poles go into the water. Fishing lines get dropped in. You guys are actively trying to fish these out, and Hype screams hello to them. One of the shapes gets a little bit more defined before it crests the water. Luke Dash, you notice in the back is this big, wide tail, which very quickly goes into this thin frame, wiry almost, that goes up, and you see these 2 long fins off the side of this like flowy body almost. And as it gets closer to the top, you swear you can make out a head and arms. But this isn't nothing you've ever seen before.
It's a merman.
Mermaid.
And as it crests the surface, it rolls onto its back, pops its head out, and says, "What the fuck are the fishing lines for? Are you trying to eat us?"
And so
Is
Is
is that like common tongue?
Yeah, they're speaking to you in common.
Okay.
They speak common.
I'm still speaking at them like they're dumb fish. Hey, sorry about that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I heard somebody shout from the water, and so I kind of run over and I peer over the side. And
I pull my fishing pole back up.
Are they boy mermaids or girl mermaids?
Maybe mermans, if anything.
They are currently merfolk to you. You only see one.
Oh.
I would like to, so I don't notice the tail. I just see the head and the arms and heard the voice in common. And so I'm just assuming somebody fell overboard.
Naturally. Okay.
Do you need help? Do you need a rope, guys? Can somebody get a rope?
A rope? What is? Who are you people?
Hey, you're swimming next to us.
Y'all are like the rudest people we've ever traveled with.
You're
I've already
traveling.
gotten back to
Wait, you're traveling with us? Wait. Why am I rude? I'm trying to get you out of the water.
I need to be in the water. What am I gonna do? You ever heard of a fish out of the water? You're a grung. You've ever heard of a fish out of water?
You know what I am?
Lady, we're mer people. Duh.
Everyone just calls me a frog. I've never had anyone call me a grung before.
Look.
Can I speak a greeting in grung to see if they speak the tongue?
Sure.
Please
Go
hold.
ahead, what does it sound like?
Yeah, what's it sound like, Fen?
Please hold.
I played Green Day for you guys. Let's hear what it sounds like.
Happening. Luke Dash is currently speaking with Greta and trying to get a net. I didn't hear any of this talk. All I saw was big fish. Greta, we're gonna need a net. I'm below deck right now. We're on our way back up.
Yeah, are you okay? Is she okay?
Oh, you okay? I just didn't know if you. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry to try to get you out of the water. I didn't realize you needed to stay in the water. My name's Ben.
Hey, Fen. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out why you guys are trying to fish us.
I'm not.
We're really trying to fish you. Just trying
out
to
of the
fish
water. They're nice.
Wasn't Luke Dash fishing first? And then
I joined.
Yeah, no, like there was one, and we were swimming because, you know, some things like to eat us, and we figured we would bait the fish into the fishing line, and then like 8 more dropped down. We're just, it's kind of offensive.
It sounds like you're helping us
Fish?
fish.
Yeah, we were gonna travel with you guys. It's nice to have company in the water. And like she's on her back, you know, like the dolphins that like ride on their back half out of the water. Yeah, she.
Yo.
She's like half out of the water, flopping around, you know, like the dolphins. You know what I'm talking about? Where the dolphins like skip across the water. She's doing one of those next to the boat, and the other mermaids are underneath her.
What's your name?
My name is Stefani.
Can I sing you a sea shanty?
I love sea shanties. I never hear sea shanties at sea where I live. Sure.
Can I detect for sarcasm?
Make an insight check.
I come back up with a net.
What the fuck
11.
are you doing? Get that
11.
out of
Was
here.
that sarcastic?
Dash.
I don't know.
Probably sarcastic. You're not 100% sure, but it's probably sarcasm.
Luke Dash,
You
this
still
is my
shoot your
friend
shot. You can still
Stefani.
shoot your shot though.
No, it's like I'm not. I don't perform unless they want it.
She's a friend. She's
consent.
not food, Luke Dash.
Yeah, my buddy Bruce says that all the time. Fish are friends, not food.
Oh, she's got a boyfriend.
Unless
Never
you're
mind.
salmon. If you're salmon, then Captain O'Malley really likes you as food.
You guys are sailing with O'Malley?
O'Malley? Do you know him?
I love O'Malley. Yeah, we just traveled with him the last week on the way up here.
Where are you guys headed?
Captain O'Malley! And I like call towards him.
What you want?
Stefani is here!
Tell her to get some fish for me.
Can she just hear him?
Yeah, she's just yelling.
So she's helping us fish.
Yeah, seems like she's gonna get you guys some fish.
Nice.
Sweet.
Sweet.
So as she dips back down, you see a couple of the other mermaids swim around. They start doing like some tricks in the water because you guys haven't been total jerks, except for Luke Dash, bringing a net to grab a fish. The mermaid.
I was going to catch one of them, Ned. I just want you to know that. I was going to catch one.
I know you were. I know you were. They start chucking a couple fish up. There's a couple tuna, which you know how O'Malley feels about tuna. There's a couple salmon, couple cod. But you guys get enough rations to justify the extra day that you are traveling and the extra miles you are feeding that we're not wholly accompanied for, as you were kind of rushing out as that group was coming on the deck.
I'd like to play a song on my lute for them.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Kroob. What would you like to play?
It's a tune I wrote.
Is it Green Day again?
No, this is a sea shanty.
No. Don't worry.
Of course it is.
So it's playing 3 days.
Hold on.
Pain. Without love.
But it's me singing.
Okay.
I sound just like Tom.
She hears it. I need you to make a performance check. Make a performance check.
Let's go to the judges panel.
No, it's gonna be a no from me, dog.
26.
God damn it. She loves it. Clearly.
That's right.
You sit there and start shredding on this lute. I'm talking like Jimi Hendrix, Star Spangled Banner shredding. You're like you've gone so crazy. You're on the front deck, leaning over the edge. You decide to go up onto the bowsprit and lock your legs, dip upside down, and start playing.
And I want to know that I'm playing for her.
The brood might be a little hot for a minute.
So yeah, it's good. It's real good. And at one point, she gets a little weird with it, and she leaps up out of the water and mermaids herself on the front of the ship to be the mermaid on the ship as you're upside down playing in front of her. And then she leans forward and is about to give you. She grabs the back of your head and leans in for a kiss, and then she drops down and swims away.
What a tease!
And the mermaids leave.
All right, cool. That's fun.
You turn to stone.
And you turn to stone. You have succumbed to a succubus.
What?
What an experience!
That would have been good.
I
should have thrown that in there, but no, I didn't.
Did anybody actually watch that happen, or are we just going to think that was a Brood tale?
Nobody's looked over the front to watch this. You heard Brood shredding, and you looked over the sides to see what the other ones were doing, but you did not know that she hopped up. That is just for Brood.
Yeah,
that's right.
And he's going to try and brag to you about it, and none of you are going to believe him.
I mean, he is the icon.
What was her name again?
Safina?
Stefani.
Stefani or Stefani?
Stefani.
With a T?
Yeah.
Okay. Like Stephanie?
Like Stephanie, but fancy, right?
Stefani.
Like Joe Dirte.
Joe Dirte.
It's dirt. Don't try to church it up, son.
Not that I'll remember her name. It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
It's another notch in the belt, right?
Yeah, right.
That's right.
So as night begins to fall, the rest of the day goes without an issue. Brood, you get another point of exhaustion as you get a nice long rest tonight. Demi, I need you to make another check on your diary reading.
8.
Yeah, nothing comes to you. There's something there, but you still can't figure it out. That's okay. So for the 4th day of journeying, I need someone to roll a d20.
I got it.
Oh.
18.
18.
Nice.
Gorgeous day. Seas are nice and calm. The wind is at your back. Nothing eventful happens. In fact, you make pretty good time as you begin to crest around the Crate Badlands. You can see you're kind of following the shoreline. You're not like on the shoreline, but like you can see the edge of the shoreline, right? You don't want to lose sight of shore since you're just sailing around the continent. You can see at one point at the top of one of the mountains the very peak of Sherfeld Castle, which is just one of the famous castles in the realm. But
There's a tour guide that's telling us this.
Yeah, O'Malley will point it out to you.
Okay.
Look at that castle! It's on top of the mountain. It's Sherfeld Castle. Look at it.
Oh, look at the castle.
So as your day winds down, Luke Dash, if you have any more
Exhaustion points.
You're probably close. If not, you get another one back. Demi, I need you to make another check, and then I need Demi or Luke Dash to roll a d20 for the day.
Go ahead, Demi.
19.
19 after modifiers?
Yeah.
You are close to making a breakthrough, but something still... There's a piece of the puzzle that you're not seeing. But you're close to making a breakthrough. And then roll a d20 for the day. 17, another gorgeous day. No problems on your sailing.
Nice.
Yeah, look at you guys go. You are crossing you cross the river. You see the opening of the river that separates the north and the south, the east and the west of the continents, which is a really cool sight to see. You have land and then just this huge gap, and then land
How
again.
big is the size of the river?
Huge. Massive.
End to end.
It splits the continent in half.
Yeah, but would you say like Great Lake cappage? Like Lake Erie we talking? Like would I be able to swim across
You would
it?
not know. It's like a half day's journey on foot
Oh wow.
to
Okay.
walk the bridges. They are giant, massive bridges. There are 3 of them on the continent that separate the two. If you
Okay.
get there. So as your day comes to an end, Demi, you have another check for your book, and then Luke Dash, you have a d20 for the final day of travel. 10. Now you feel like you're going in the wrong direction. But that's okay. There's something there. It's just you're
Yeah.
nothing. It's just not there yet. Then Luke Dash for the final day of travel.
16.
16, another really nice day as you begin to see Crasmere appear in front of you. O'Malley looks and says, "Well, it's been a pleasure, but we're pulling into port, so thanks for riding with me, I guess." And he looks at you, Brood, and he says, "Stop throwing up in me toilet."
I go up to O'Malley and I, with both my gloves on, like grab his hook and shake it. Say, thank you so much for taking us. It was really nice to meet you. You ask really great questions. I thank you.
Yeah, I hope we meet again, little froggy fan. And if something befalls ye, I kind of want to eat your leg. Is that weird? That's weird. That's a line I crossed, isn't it?
Please don't eat my leg. I like to use my legs.
Greta would love to cook your legs. It's okay. I'm sorry. That's inappropriate. I'm sorry. I'm trying very hard to not be inappropriate.
They might taste good. I don't know. I haven't tried them.
They're probably delicious. It's okay. Thank
Your
you.
legs might be delicious too.
Greta's
I can eat
probably
your
not
legs.
delicious.
You can eat my legs if I can eat your legs.
Deal. You can have this wooden one, and he pops off his peg leg and hands it to you.
I can keep it?
Yeah, I'll get another one. There's like 4 more in the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can have me peg
I
leg.
really excitedly take it.
For
Add like a peg leg to my inventory.
for lore purposes, that is now your quarterstaff.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So O'Malley starts rolling the boat in and very gently docks you up at the port in Crasmere, where this beautiful city, real old, like, slate roof, kind of Norwegian style almost, buildings, cobblestone paths awaits you. That's where we will stop, where you enter the town of Crasmere and begin the next leg of your journey into what I'm assuming is Doncaster, right?
Can we see the map?
You can see the map. Would you like to see the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're going to Doncaster after this port.
Yeah, I think that's the plan, right?
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah.
So you're in Crasmere. You are now in Crasmere. We're down here now.
Okay.
So around the Horn, over to Doncaster. You can also stay in Crasmere and check out Crasmere, what's down there. Stanmore's right here. Obviously, those are the 2 closest towns. But world is your oyster at this point. You're not quite sure what happened in Teleculture after you left, or what happened to Gifford, but
Doesn't matter.
That's okay.
It's in the past.
That's right.
just fuck them, right?
Fuck them.
Hopefully Ginsu's okay, you know.
Not my king.
Hopefully Bayview's not burnt down anymore. Maybe the dragon will stop burning towns down. Fuck it. You don't need to be up there
I'm
anymore.
sure it won't.
Sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Look, we can only do so much, okay?
How do we get back to the other screen?
I forgot what we're already doing.